Welcome friends. Today we will learn about the conflict management. Why conflict arises and what are the causes of conflicts and how we can resolve the conflicts. So let us begin. First we need to understand what is conflict. Why conflict arises? Conflict is nothing but difference of opinion. Difference of opinion comes when if we talk about the organization. In the organization, the people come from the different backgrounds, different cultural and geographical locations. So when they come together and when the opinions differs, when they doesn't come to the conclusion, then conflict arises. So how we can manage conflict? Conflict management is possible when we increase the positivity in the environment and decrease the negativity in the environment. First we study the causes of conflict. Conflict arises when there is misunderstanding between the two persons' opinion. When one person tries to impose his opinion or her opinion without considering the feelings and emotions of the other person, then conflict arises. One of the main cause of conflict is the poor communication. In an organization, we see the different communication channels, and if you do not follow the proper communication styles or proper communication channels, then conflict arises. We write email and communicate through circulars or through various pamphlets, magazines. So there is any dispute comes, then conflict arises. So communication is very important. Whenever you communicate with a firm conviction, with confidence, write your subjects properly, the content should be proper, your language, your tone, and everything should be in a professional manner. Conflict arises when we do not plan our activities. So planning is very important. At the beginning of the year, you must plan your schedule, that what are the key result area you want to achieve in the coming year. You must jot down and assess with your superior, because lack of planning leads to the conflict. Major cause of conflict is poor selection of staff. At the time of recruitment, when we do not select if we do not select the right person for the right job, then conflict arises. So proper selection of manpower is very important. At the time of recruitment, we must take care all the steps, and our job profile should be proper. It has to be properly described, and everything if we follow, then sometimes jobs are not clear. So job description is very important. Job description has to be documented. Friends, when people are frustrated, then their behavior changes. They do not behave in a normal way. When people are stressed, you see that they are not behaving in a proper way. So it leads to conflict. Sometimes we see in the organization that equal opportunities do not provide to each and every employee. And here both management as well as the employee are responsible, because employee, they should grab the opportunity or they should look for the opportunities, and on the other hand management should also try to provide equal opportunity. But sometimes we see that there is mismanagement and it leads to conflict. Dear, how to avoid conflict in your team? You must develop the ability of listening. We often find that we do not listen too carefully. We only tend to speak our points. But when we will start listening, then half of the problem will be gone. So try to listen first. Try carefully what the other people who are not behaving in a normal way, he's trying to speak. Just listen carefully. Just understand him, understand his emotions and feelings. You must set clear expectation from your subordinate. Role clarity has to be there. There has to be clear-cut goals. Goals should be short-term goals and long-term goals. Always encourage collaboration, because when two people they work and too much competitive environment is also not good. So employer needs to be balance between the work and the home. Then only this conflict can be avoided. We often see in the company that some of the people they engage in the gossiping. We should not encourage gossiping. Some of the gossip mongers they always tend to gossip with another. The whispers in the corridor which leads to conflict, because some people they think that what's going on. You also need to know about the different personality types, because every individual is different. People come from a different background, different educational background, the cultural differences are there. So even though people are living in the same vicinity, they have different personality types. Some people they are extrovert, some people are introvert, some people are intuitive. Some people are very open. All the personality types, nothing is wrong. We must respect the person. And to avoid conflict, feedback is very important, because when you provide feedback, then your subordinate or your colleagues will know whether you are right or not. It gives you analytical judgment of your performance. Survey coaching is very important to a subordinate, because when you coach a person who is novice, who is a beginner, then he learn step by step. So there are some people where coaching is required. So friends, if you keep in mind all these things, I hope you can avoid conflict, or you can minimize your conflict, because little bit of conflict is also important in order to survive or have challenges to work out, challenges to go further and to improve more and more. Thank you.